Giulia defeated Willow Nightingale on the second night of the Independence Day shows to become the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. She becomes the second ever champion after Willow had defeated Mercedes Moné in the first match to become the inaugural champion. Of course, we all know that Mercedes Moné was supposed to win that title, but she was injured. So Willow Nightingale stepped up. She got the win and she moved forward. And I think she did a great job in her very little time as champion. I call it little time because she didn't get to defend it a lot. I think she defended it once or twice on AEW and Ring of Honor television, but she never truly got to defend it, I think, to the length she would have liked to. Now, the truth is, with Willow Nightingale, AEW has someone that can be a bona fide top babyface, and you know, they have struggled to, I think, follow in that success. There is a lot of potential there. She could be champion at any moment. Her beating Jade always felt like a real possibility that should have been considered. I think we're also at the possibility that she could beat Athena as well for the Ring of Honor World title. But here's the thing. It should have happened already. And New Japan benefiting, I think, from Tony Khan maybe not utilizing her to where she should be, right? Allowing her to go into that tournament, assuming she's going to lose. It only has somehow benefited her. And obviously that was not the goal. And now she gets to go over to Japan this past week and fight Giulia. Giulia, who you instantly learned, some fans of AEW. This is the thing with AEW fans. If they like a wrestler, they want the company to sign them. They want to poach them. They don't want to just go out of their way to watch the talent elsewhere. I saw that a lot this week, and that is the case with Giulia. Giulia, you've listened to me on this show multiple times. She is a different kind of star. She is that breakthrough star for stardom that is undeniable. And when these two stepped in the ring for the first time at day one of Independence Day, you saw that there was chemistry there. You saw, yeah, these two are probably going to make this work really well. But what you also saw, and mind you, this was a tag team match. It was Tekla and Giulia versus Momo Kogo and Willow Nightingale. You saw Tekla shine once again. One of my big wants moving forward is a more or better positioned Tekla, because I think she's just fantastic and has been, especially since returning from injury. Her not being in the 5-star Grand Prix does hurt a bit, because I just think she was going to have such a phenomenal tournament, but so be it. That has to be the case. So instead, in this match, she did all she could to shine. I thought her and Momo Kogo had some great moments together, and then I thought her and Willow in the closing of the match, where Willow would hit the power bomb to get the win on Tekla, I thought that was really good too. If there's anyone to talk about Tekla and the importance of Tekla in this company, I will happily be the person to do so. I think she's incredible. I think she's fantastic. And I think she did a great job here. If there's someone you want to send overseas, Tekla's high on my list, I think, for stardom. And we'll talk about Utami Hayashida in a little bit. Don't you worry. I didn't forget that. But I was gonna spring it on a surprise, like they did. But let's continue here. So Independence Day, day 2, New Japan Strong Women's title match. Very simple. Very simple. this match was great. It was great. Now, I haven't got to watch the full show yet, so I can't tell you if it was the best match of the night. I'm going to assume Moxley and Desperado was sensational, but it was a really great showing from Willow. I think, thinking back to some of Willow's best matches, especially over the past year, that match with Athena and Ring of Honor still stands out to me. But if you're looking for a match where she was able to, she was maybe as big a part because of her offense, if that makes sense. Because when in the Athena Willow match, a lot of it was Willow just bouncing back and fighting back and coming from underneath. This match, Giulia obviously is Giulia, but Willow was Willow. And what I mean by that is she felt 100% like herself, and she felt like she belonged, in the middle of the Korakuen Hall ring against who I'd say is one of the very best wrestlers in the world of Giulia. She didn't back down. She stood up. She fought, and I thought she delivered. I thought she had a fantastic showing. They were exchanging forearms, chops, slaps to the face, and it wasn't until we got the Northern Lights bomb by Giulia that she beat Willow for the win. I thought Ian Riccaboni and Chris Charlton did a fantastic job on commentary, making the call for this match. I think they put a lot of importance on this match that it very much deserved. And overall, I think the match told me that Willow needs to come back. Willow needs to come back to Japan because she fit like a glove. I thought she was fantastic in her showing, just like Giulia. And of course, let's talk about Giulia now. This isn't a AEW podcast. This is a Joshi podcast. Giulia is the right person to have this title. And that's because, one, you're now going to set up Mercedes Moné versus Giulia when Mercedes comes back. That is your biggest match in a Mercedes Moné universe that involves Stardom. That is your biggest match. There's no match bigger. We've done the Mayu match. We've done the Kairi match. We even did the Azumi Hazuki match. But this match is the biggest. And it's probably going to happen in America if I had to guess. Of course, Giulia's talked about wanting to go overseas. That feels like her ticket over there, probably against Mercedes. I would like if she got one more defense in before that, at least over there. But it's exciting. It's obviously exciting because this does mean Giulia will be coming back. Or coming over, not coming back. But it also means that match is where we're building towards. And I couldn't be more excited. I mean, we have a 5-star Grand Prix coming up, and I'm almost just as excited for the eventual Giulia versus Mercedes Moné match. Stardom is entering a new era, and you can feel it, right? They're now traveling to America, and we have a very unique situation that I'm about to talk about. But they're starting to slowly expand their top wrestlers out and about, which will only benefit them and benefit Stardom especially if Stardom's booking these wrestlers in certain places. Now, it's a different case with Utami overall, but Giulia is going to make waves outside of Stardom. I just hope that she's always a part of Stardom when she's doing it, because I do think that she can make a difference, and I think she'll be incredible. So, to me, this was the right move. I know some people, big Willow fans, obviously, they're upset with Willow losing already, but you have to remember, Willow wasn't even supposed to win this. So the fact we got the title reign at all, is cool, right? It's cool. It's great because she deserves it. And hopefully now it brings her to the next level in AEW, because I think it should. She had an incredible showing here. I can't wait to see what's next for her. And I hope we do get to run back that Mercedes match somewhere down the road. And this match with Giulia, because I thought they were fantastic. They just did such a great job. And yeah, Giulia's your New Japan Strong Women's Champion. The right choice. She is going to do everything in her power to expand Stardom to the rest of the world. And that's really exciting.